Good morning, all of you. How are you all? It's a brilliant idea to enjoy the festival also and be committed for our studies also. So, God bless you all if you are live with me now. That shows it's not necessary to study all the time and miss all the fun. But then festivals and pujas and rituals are not going throughout the day, right? We all know. So once you do the studies in committed way and then enjoy the festival, that will boost your genuine confidence. Are you feeling that? Yes, right? And you get more control on things. Suppose you have studied little less, you will yourself make for it. Something inside you is already awakened that I can take care and balance my work and my relaxation mode both, right? And in advance, wish you all a very happy Dashera, all the blessings and success to all my students. Tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, we are not taking class, but I am at home doing a lot of my cleaning and pending work and other things. Okay, right? So, one more thing, yeah, I wanted to share that on 5th of September, as I launched the costing colored, multicolored hard copy compiler. Tomorrow on Dashera, it is the listing of my Sarthi compiler on Amazon. So this is all work related to that is still there. So I'm doing my work. You all enjoy festival, have get up, dress up super well, feel yourself so good, be with your family, with your friends, and then gear up. And Monday again we are meeting back at 11 o'clock sharp for the TDS chapter. And this time, along with the concepts and question answers, we will also do the past exam questions, 2 marks, so that how the TDS knowledge is applied will be clear. It will not be over in one class, though it is fast track, 2 or 3 classes, it may go on. Now, 115 BAC. Yeah, I'm having little cold because of this dust allergy. Some work is going at home. So, hope the volume and all is clear. थोड़ा सा echo voice आ रहा है ना? Right. Okay. Tell me yesterday's class. Anyone watching this lecture directly should take a note and make sure you watch yesterday's live class. What is yesterday's live class is all about? 115 BAC. One second. That's all about your default tax regime. Okay. And then I made you write a table. Okay, this is allowed in default tax regime. This is not allowed. This is allowed. That is very important, very handy for repeated revision. Then we also did some problems from the normal income. That is, once you come out of the default tax regime, how do you file your return? How do you compute your income and tax? Tax computation in the exam, do it only if it is asked. Okay. Okay, this weekend, at least if you can do one homework, agricultural income, 145 minutes video is there. Return of income, those are two very small topics already they have put up in the app also. Whenever you are free in that part, just complete that. Okay. Any doubts are there, you can ask. Yes, it's all updated with all the amendments. Ajo, let us do some more questions. Any doubt in yesterday's homework? Yeah. Someone was asking me doubt in question number 2. Kya doubt tha? Yesterday, the last I did was question number 1 I did in writing. 115 BAC, I'm not revising. You want a revision or all clear to all of you? 115 BAC. Please watch one-shot revision videos repeatedly. It's not that I'm boosting my YouTube channel. It is that once DT is done and we move towards GST live classes, which are starting from Wednesday. Okay, right? So in that, somewhere in between, if 1 hour, you can just revise the gist of capital gain, the gist of house property. That will help you to stay in touch with the subject. Okay. Third, fourth problem I gave as homework. Anyone is having any doubt? Third, fourth, fifth, very simple. See, sometimes they ask you question like this also. Just decide where it's going to be taxable. Okay. Hmm? Yeah, we are also doing some past exam questions and some questions from here also. Okay, I want to take up this 9th question. अच्छा ये भी करेंगे चलो ये agricultural income के साथ है. So let us do this one. Before I go to this question, agricultural income, if you derive from agricultural operations in India, it is exempt. But for tax calculation, you have to take your normal total income, agricultural income, calculate the tax. Basic exemption, agricultural income, calculate the tax. 1 minus 2 is your tax payable. Okay. And once you get this tax payable, then you minus the rebate, then you add the health and education cess. When you're, I'm just not saying orally, we are going to work out problem today. Concentration is on agricultural income. Enough of 80G we have worked out, right? Okay. And yeah, sometimes they ask you to calculate total income of one is resident, one is non-resident. So in column form, how you will do, वो सब भी करेंगे. Very good level of the questions we will do. Let us do this one now. Mahesh is a production manager working in ABC Limited, New Delhi, and he receives basic salary. Okay. Next is DA, commission, bonus, medical allowance, special allowance. Okay. Education allowance, including. Acha, some of you are like, ma'am, how do we get this material? All the question, answer, booster notes, everything is available in the Telegram group. The DT, IDT, hard PDF material is pinned. You can take a printout from that and study. Education allowance, including hostel for 2 children. It is how much? Yeah, 18,000. His employer has provided him RFA. RFA we should always calculate last because for rent-free accommodation, salaries, basic, DA, DA यहाँ नहीं लेंगे. DA, whatever you receive is taxable, but it's not forming part of salary, so we will not take it for the RFA. Commission we will take, bonus we will take, taxable allowances. Thus, the house is owned by employer. Electricity bills paid by the ABC Limited दिया है आपको. January 24 his employer company has given him CD player. Okay. His investment during the previous year are given. He has paid tuition fees. He deposited money. Okay. Tuition fees and deposited money and all will come where under 80C. Okay. Right. And next is he has received gift 25,000 from grandfather. Exempt. Gift received on occasion of marriage. Exempt. Gift received from relatives, exempt. He has gifted his car to his wife on 18th May. She has earned income 30,000 from hiring. I told you many times, still as a student, you get doubt and it's absolutely okay. When husband is gifting the car to wife, it's not a problem. Ma'am, out of love and affection, husband will give gift to wife, wife will give to husband. What's the problem? But as long as she's using the car, no problem. But if she's deriving income from the car, that income will be clubbed in the hands of husband. And they've asked you to calculate the income. I'm not doing it in writing. You can also pick up a pencil now and do it by way of ticking. We don't suggest this for studies, but abhi because of the time constraint and because all this is clear, just understand it orally. Then without checking the answer, you can solve it. Okay? What is the basic salary for Mahesh? 4,75,000. DA 1,40,000. Commission 12,000. Bonus 8,000. Just go on writing medical allowance, special allowance. How much education allowance and hostel allowance for 2 children they have given? 18,000. But education is exempt 100, hostel is exempt 300 into 2 into 12. Done. So this is 8,400. Anyone is having any doubt? One second. Huh. Clear? एजुकेशन एंड हॉस्टल के लिए. You know, one of the doubt asked by yesterday one student, very nice. They said that the company was giving to the employee education and hostel and all, but his son was not studying. He was working. So if there is no actual expenditure, and if your employer, I was saying sir, your boss or employer is giving you allowance, will it be taxable or exempt? Yeah, fully taxable. Are you clear? Rent free accommodation in Delhi will keep it pending. Your electricity bill, gardener, sweeper, watchman, why your employer is paying? Taxable. It's a very nice question. Salary के लिए हमेशा अलग से question आता है. January 2024, his employer company has given him CD player for domestic use and laptop. So laptop and desktop, if given by company to be used by employee, exempt. Yeah, but if any other asset is given, okay, CD player is given. The cost of the CD player is 20,000 and it's given in January. So 10% per annum from January, February, March, 3 months depreciation employee will bear as perquisite. Clear? Laptop is exempt. Either you write it here or you will have to write a note. Okay. Next, his investments, specified mutual fund, PPF, tuition fees, and post office. All the four qualify for ATC. Dekho. And what's the upper limit of ATC? 1,50,000. It's a very easy question. Any doubt you have, unmute and ask those who are live in Zoom. Chat में लिखो अगर किसी को कोई problem है तो. Right. Next. He has received gift of 25,000 from his grandfather. That's exempt. And he has gifted the car to wife. तो कार की जो income है वो तो यहाँ taxable होगी. ठीक है ना? So I told you this hint that RFA you should always take last. Okay. But let us first calculate RFA in working note 1. What's the definition of salary for RFA? Basic. Why didn't I take DA? DA, whatever you receive is taxable, but you will not take it as a part of your one second, just sorry. Because it is not forming part of the salary, you will not take it as a part of the RFA. ठीक है ना? Commission, any commission per month ये वो कोई भी ले लेंगे. Bonus, education allowance and all. ये हो गया पूरा. ठीक है. Total salary for RFA. It's given. Okay. Right. So 10% of the rent-free accommodation. So that's coming to 52,640. I've taken 10%. Some study material, nothing they have given, but according to the amendment, I'll take a separate class also for that. 1st April to 30th of August. April, May, June, July, August. 5 months you can take 15% rate, because the rate 10% is applicable from September. You can take it like this by writing a note. They have not solved in the material, but then they have given in a notification. So that's all. After the standard deduction, you will get the salary income. Wife is getting car se business income. See, car is given on hire. It's not income from other sources. It's business income. Agricultural income in India, exempt. Gift received from grandfather, exempt. You got the total income, right? ATC, all deductions, and this is your income. Now, what is your normal income? 598. What is agricultural income, which is exempt? 45. But for tax purpose, you have to take it. So agricultural income, non-agricultural income, 643. Calculate the tax. 643,040 minus. Mr. Mahesh is not a senior citizen. So minus 5 lakh I think I must have calculated the tax. ये रहा देखो. First 250 nil, next 250 5%, 1098 पे 20%, 32. ठीक है. Now agricultural income and basic exemption. Let us calculate the tax. Okay. 2250. I hope you are getting. Am I going fast or clear? We'll do solve in writing एक दो sum और, but ये बड़ा simple है. Agricultural income is 45,000, basic exemption 290. तो 290 में 250 पे तो tax नहीं है, 45,000 पे 5%. 1 minus 2 is the tax payable. Shall I give rebate here? No, because the income is exceeding 5 lakh. So directly add the cess and do. Acha, from this tax, if they give you any TDS, if they give you any advance tax, you should deduct. Easy. I want some response. Check and tell me. Will you be able to do it in notebook? Good morning, ma'am. Can you please take revision for CMA final? Suggested answers and MTPs. CMA final MTP, there's a playlist. Earlier exams I've solved, but now there is no schedule. I'm taking GST also for inter students. Lot of preparation myself. Even 2 years we have been teaching. Don't want to make a wrong promise to your students कि अभी तो हाँ बोल दो live class चल रहा है बाद में देखी जाएगी. No. Okay. Would be glad to do if I can, but I know it. I will not get a lot of schedule is left. Okay. Please promise me that you will solve it in writing. Now see, as a teacher, I can give you 5 good total income problems solved, written and owner and done. I have given more than 18-19 total income problem. तो एक एक solve करेंगे तो 18-20 घंटे लगेंगे पूरा. And they are like, I'm clarifying the things. So important ones I'm doing. Rest you have to do the total income sum. हाँ, total income में wherever you are stuck up, can just refer back. HRA में stuck up है तो वहाँ करो. Next one is there in both the study material. I really like the question. Let us solve it in writing. And I'm again saying separate question will come for business head as well as salary. Aja. Yeah, past exam questions will be little tougher than this. So, isme if you have a doubt, ask me. Ramdeen is working. This we are doing in writing. As a manager, basic salary is given, DA is given, commission is given, turnover is given, bonus is given, gratuity is given, own contribution to RPF and all. Okay. Employer's contribution is 20%. How much can employer contribute? Yeah, to RPF 12% of the basic and DA. DA full is taxable, but only 50% will be taken for retirement benefit. Interest credited to RPF is 15%, 9.5% is exempt, rest taxable. Gold ring received by employer 10,000, it's above 5,000, pura taxable. Music system was given for use, 10% depreciation for the whole year you have to bear. So that's all for Ramdeen salary income. Now, 2 light goods vehicle are owned by, were leased to a transport company. Books of accounts are not maintained. So can Ramdeen have 44 AE, vehicle related income? Yeah, 2 light goods vehicle. Per vehicle 7,500 income he has to show, and it's okay. For heavy goods vehicle, it is 1,000 per ton for the number of tons and number of months. Received interest 5860 on FDR, dividend and interest 750 from debenture, received 6786 after TDS. ठीक है, तो अलग अलग इनकम है. क्या क्या इनकम है देख लो. Received interest 5860 on bank FDs, dividend of 1260 from the shares of Indian company, interest of 750 from debentures. So 7540 ka 90%. 6786 you received after TDS. Okay, right. तो you will take the gross amount और TDS बाद में deduct करेंगे. LIC paid by check allowed, mediclaim paid allowed, NSC इनमें पैसे डाले हैं, FDR 80C 11,000 donation to 80G, approved charitable institute है तो you'll have to calculate adjusted total income. 5,100 to Prime Minister's National Relief Fund, 100% direct you can deduct. Compute the total income. Anyone is having any doubt, take a screenshot of the problem. I'm telling you, I'm giving the material also. It's a challenge, dear students, for the teachers and the students to do classes like this. टोटल इनकम एक क्लास हो गया, आप घर में प्रैक्टिस करते रहो टोटल इनकम की प्रॉब्लम, बट वन मोर क्लास आई थॉट फॉर प्रैक्टिस. So please do one by step with me. So many of you are there live in YouTube or in Zoom. Pause and ask me wherever you have doubt. So pay attention. Reading part is over. Again, second time we are reading full page particulars amount. आ जाओ, notebook में solve करेंगे इसको. Problem number 9, we are computing as if he has come out of the default tax regime. Computation of income of Ramdeen. Previous year we are doing is 22-23. Oh, sorry, 23-24. And out of default tax regime. Because if he takes for default tax regime, he will not be allowed many of the deductions, and main practice is for the deduction. So just take down everything. Either they will ask you salary and deductions or business head and deduction. ये देखो दिमाग में बिठा लो, salary and deductions, business head, clubbing, clubbing or other source and deductions, salary, other source and deductions, business head, other source and deduction. House property and capital gain are optional. Sometimes they can add it here or they can ask separately. Clear है आप सबको? आ जाओ. 9th problem in your notebook. Enjoy solving it. Be confident that of course you know, because you have done so much of hard work in headwise. Basic salaries 15,000 into 12. Calculation part you also do. I may go wrong sometimes. DA 12,000 into 12, 144. But only 50%, that is 144 का 50% कितना आएगा? 72,000 taken for RB, retirement benefit. हाँ, लेकिन पूरा DA जो मिला taxable है. Commission based on the turnover 50 lakhs का 0.5%, that's 25,000. Bonus, just copy it little fast. This is there in the study material also. Both CMA, CA. अच्छा question. Gratuity. Gratuity देखते से शुरू नहीं हो जाना. Least of the three, 20 lakhs and all is exempt. No. This is the gratuity. What do you call it? Gratuity received during the time of employment, fully taxable. If it is received at retirement na beta, tab exempt hoga. Own contribution to RPF is not income. Employer's contribution to RPF. How much employer contributed? 20% of 1,80,000. That's 36,000. But allowed is 12% of basic 180, 72,000 DA and commission. 180 plus 72,000 plus 25,000 into 12%. 33,240 minus 36,000. 2,760. Over and out. Clear? This is a common doubt. You know what mistake students do? Pay attention, dear students. They will take 20% of 180. Allowed is 12% of 180 gone. Employer has contributed 20% of basic, but allowed is 12% of basic D and commission. So if you take 20% itna, 12% itna, you will do a mistake. Next is interest on RPF. 15%, 15,000. 9.5% exempt. 5,500. Gift of gold ring. Anytime if the gift given by employer exceeds more than 5,000, full amount is taxable. Music system given to use. 10% depreciation per month you have to bear. 85,000 into 10%. Or kuch, that's it for the gross salary. I think, is there RFA? No? Then let's do total. Do the total faster than me and put it in chat box. सबके नोटबुक में टोटल चाहिए. $455,760. Thank you so much. Seeing the same totals in the chat box puts a smile on my face ki you all are following. You know why you all are getting it so easily? Because salary 4 classes you have done, even in the fast track. एक concept 2 hours we have done. Like if you ask me, ma'am, what to revise, this to revise. इसमें गलती नहीं होनी चाहिए. Standard deduction. So what is the taxable salary? 4,05,760. One second, dear students. Okay, taxable salary is clear. Now let us take up house property income, which is not there. So directly the business income under section 44 AE. Presumptive taxation for light goods vehicle. Light goods vehicle. Forget that because they are not maintaining the books what they are showing. But 7,500 income for 12 months for 2 vehicles. 7,500 into 12 into 2. Next is income from other sources. Interest on FDs. Just go on writing. 5860. Dividend. 1260. Interest. You have received interest on debentures net, but you have to take the gross figure. Did you get it? 10% TDS card ke 6786, but you always have to take gross. Is there any lottery or anything? No. 5860 plus 1260 plus 7540. 14660. That's it? Or kuch income? No. Then we will get the gross total income. Already salary income when you get, you can put it in the memory. M plus में डाल के रख लो जब salary income आएगा. Yes. How much it is? 600,420. All of you got it? Anyone is having any doubt, then ask. Now we can take from gross total income deductions. See, if he is going for default tax regime, he will not get all these deductions of ATC. What is ATC? LIC. NSC. FDR. Or his own contribution. Did you observe? Go up and check. Own contribution to the RPF. Own contribution to RPF. Recognized Provident Fund. Own contribution, of course, it is deductible. Employer's contribution, you have to add it. And then exempt वहीं पे कर दिया हमने 12%. $125,370. ATD Mediclaim 22,500. Now we have ATG. ATG, please read the problem. It's a beautiful problem and lot of other details are also there. So donation 11,000 is to trust. For that we have to calculate adjusted total income. And then Prime Minister's Relief Fund we can take directly. So for all this we will do the working note 1. Okay. And then what we get, we call it as total income. Aajo. Total income. Now working note 1 में we should calculate what is adjusted total income. So adjusted total income is gross total income. इसमें कोई capital gain नहीं है, that you have to remove. So gross total income 600,420 minus 125,370. ATC and 22,580D. आ गया सबको? Give all the other deductions other than 80G. $452. Okay. 450 to 550 is adjusted total income. Now for donation to charitable trust, you have to take qualifying amount. Qualifying amount is 10%. 10% of what? 450 to 550, that is adjusted total income ka 10%. That is 45 to 55 or B bit. Actual donation. 45 to 55. That's 10%. Or actual donation. Actual donation, how much you have given to the trust? 11,000. Yeah, whichever is lower. Whichever is lower. Adjusted total income ka 10% tak ki you can take ATG deduction. So this or this, whichever is lower. So donation is just 11,000. But you will not take 11,000 directly. Donation under section 80G for the trust, charitable trust is 50% of 11,000. Trust, temple, mosque, gurudwara, all these are 50%. 100% may you of the qualifying amount you have family planning and Olympics. Okay? So 5,500 this. And one more donation is there. PM's National Relief Fund. वो तो आप डायरेक्ट ले लो. PM's National Relief Fund 5,100. 10,600. How much is the total income now? 441,950. Simple. 441,950. Okay. Now, can we calculate the tax on the total income? Anyone is having doubt? Ask, please. Is this clear? फिर से देखो पूरा problem. Either it will be business head add and less other source deduction, or it will be salary other source deduction for 15 marks compulsory question. So we have done DA. You have received 140 for taxable, but for calculation you have to take only 50%. Commission, bonus, gratuity, employer's contribution is 20%. Allowed is 12% of 180. If you take, gone, mistake. Allowed is 12% of basic DA commission. RPF 15% interest you have received, exempt is 9.5. Gold ring, music system. Yeah, so this is the gross salary. Then you have standard deduction. Okay. So light goods vehicle. ठीक है ना? Interest on FD and all. Huh? Interest on debentures, they have given you gross also, net also. You have to take gross. ATC, whatever they give, the upper limit is 150. This is within the limit allowed. Now, adjusted total income is gross total income minus all the other deductions you have to take. So, 10% of that taki you can take deduction, that's qualifying amount. And actual donation, whichever is lower. So, 11,000. उसका 50%. Why 50%? 100% of the qualifying amount is for family planning and Olympics. 50% is for donations to trust and all. You may be thinking, ma'am, how many times I'm repeating that's to make you learn. And National Relief Fund and also direct 100% you can take. Now come and complete the question. 10,600 or total income आ गया. Now let us calculate the tax. Computation. Computation of tax. 441,950 minus the basic exemption. Ramdeen is not a senior citizen. So the first 250, the rate and the tax. This is the in total income. है ना? तो first 250 तो nil है. Next 250 की बात ही नहीं है. 441,950 minus 250. 191,950 pay 5%. 9598. आ रहा है 9598? हाँ. But income is less than 5 lakhs. So can you take a rebate? Yeah. Tax is coming to 9598. You will take a rebate under section 87A. If the income is up to 5 lakh, rebate is allowed 12,500. 9598. And now what is your tax payable? Nil. But already your TDS is deducted. How much TDS is deducted? 754. That you will get it as refund. If there is advance tax and TDS and it is nil, tax payable is nil, you will get as refund. Great. Half an hour we took, but very nice question. और एक question लिख के करेंगे. पहले इसमें क्या doubt है पूछो. Ask if you have any doubt. Please share this video and the material so that students can go fearless for the total income questions. But the smallest of suggestion is do this in the second half. I'm waiting. Yes, all those live in Zoom can do this if you have got this answer. How was the flow of the problem? कहीं आपको confusion लग रहा था? Abhi I'm not teaching, but earlier years I have taught single entry. I myself have got 95 in accounts. So single entry also, either students are very confused or they are very clear. If you go step by step, you will be very clear. Read the problem carefully. That time only analyze what you have to do. That's the secret for total income question. Thank you. Thank you for all the wonderful response. एक अच्छा वाला problem writing में करते हैं and I'm surprised that 2 times they have asked this question. So Dipti ma'am has also given 2 times, 10th and 11th problem. कोई भी एक करेंगे. चलो 10th करते हैं. The broad breakup of the tax of Rinku is given. Oh, every time they give age, Rinku is 82 years, 60 years. This time they gave birth date. So someone's birth date in 1960. 60, matlab 40 years there and 24. So above 60, yeah, senior citizen, right. Long-term capital gain on sale of shares. What's the tax rate? 20%. Short-term capital gain on shares of private companies, slab rate. When I ask students to do this in offline class on their own, I said, "Chalo, 10 minute देती हूँ, खुद से करो," and I started going around the class. Array, they have all taken this as 15%. Short-term capital gain on listed shares where STT deducted is 15%. ये तो private है, slab rates. Winning from TV show, flat 30%. Business income, okay. Agricultural income लेना भी है और exempt भी करना है. Rinku has paid LIC for self and husband. Bindas, you can take 60,000. You can pay LIC and PPF for self, spouse and children. Clear? Compute the tax, Rinku. आ जाओ. नहीं, we'll write and do it, Step method, how the tax is calculated in agricultural income. There's a separate lecture. Of course, you have to watch 45 minutes. But वो नहीं भी किया है तो भी आपको अभी clear हो जाएगा. Problem number 10. Tell me one thing, dear students. The tax calculation is little tricky because agricultural income in India is exempt and it is considered for the step method. So, there's nothing tricky in this problem for the computation of income. Just at a simple list, go on writing. Computation of income of Mrs. Rinku. I want all of you to carefully write that she is a senior citizen. First, which income we should write? Business income. Are you all enjoying? एक एक बुक का nook and corner आ रहा है. Right from salary to slab rates to other source. Idhar all are 25 classes of the fast track batch should be clear with this. Business income. Business income. कितना है? 220. Short-term capital gain on shares. It's not private limited. It's not a public company. Long-term capital gain on shares. And income from other sources may we will write that agricultural income. How much is agricultural income? 40,000. Outer column exempt. And there is some casual income now, winning from TV show, lottery. This is all taxable at 30%. It's a very easy problem. Gross total income. Kitna? 4,70,000. 4,70,000. Great. Right. Now deduction. Under section 80C, you have paid LIC. 40,000 for the self and for the husband. Allowed. Self, husband, even if he's a major son, independent, all. Any time. Can my father pay LIC for me now at this age? Yeah, age, marriage, nothing to do. LIC, PPF, anytime you can pay. चलें साथ में. Anyone is having any doubt till here? No. Now the crucial part, that is step method of calculation. If you are doing it for the first time, आराम से करो, बिल्कुल समझ में आएगा. Ma'am, how will we come to know? We have to apply this in exam. Listen, if you have agricultural income in Sri Lanka, straight taxable in other source. If you have agricultural income in India, it is exempt. Then you have to follow the step method. So what are the two most favorite toppings for question number 1? Either ATG, अब भी हमने किया रामदीन वाला question, or this. ठीक है? आ जाओ. No, question reading is over. Let's go to the note. Step method, tax computation for agricultural income. Super clear? Step method, tax computation for agricultural income. Okay? आ जाओ. What's the first step? Step 1. Agricultural income. You can write AGI. And non-agricultural normal income. Calculate the tax. What is the agricultural income? Kitna tha? 40,000. And normal, don't take gross total income. Take total income. 410. So 450 pe calculate the tax. Don't take ESES here. That's the silliest mistake. Ma'am, I did stepwise everything correct, but by mistake I took tax with cess, the way you have taught in the relief or relief under salary and all. No. Here you have to take 450 minus 3 lakh. याद है सबको 3 lakh क्यों लेना है? She's a senior citizen. So remaining pay 5%. Oh, but there's special income, special rate also. Sorry, we'll write here working note 1 and calculate the tax. Step 2. What is step 1? Learn it with me. Come on, say again. Agricultural income, non-agricultural income, calculate the tax. Agricultural income, basic exemption, calculate the tax. Basic exemption is 3 lakh. So 3,40,000 pe calculate the tax. 3,40,000 में आपका 3 लाख तक तो नहीं है. 40,000 पे 5%. So this is 2,000. इसको working note की जरूरत नहीं. Step 3 is step 1 minus 2 is tax payable. Step 4 is step 3. फिर देखेंगे rebate और लेना है या नहीं. And some step 4 and 5. Now leave and calculate working note 1 में 4,50,000 पे tax. Agricultural and non-agricultural income मिला के we are calculating the tax. In that special income, special rates. So first you take लॉटरी. कैजुअल इनकम आपका लॉटरी नहीं है, टीवी शो, बट वही है. टीवी शो से कितना इनकम है आपको? 20,000 at the rate of 30%. The tax is coming to 6,000. Balance is 430. Are you all with me? It's a very nice problem. 410 is your gross total income, the total income. But in that agricultural income, we have added to calculate the tax on agricultural and non-agricultural income together, 450. TV show, 20,000, 30%. Now out of 430, what is the basic exemption? 3 lakh because she's a senior citizen. Balance 130. Can I take it as long-term capital gain 20%? But ma'am, business income is also there, na? In business income, you have ATC deductions also 220 में, and remaining basic exemption में चला जाएगा. Are you getting? 220 is your business income. You cannot give ATC deduction in long term and in casual income. But can you give 60 into 20? There's another way to calculate. पहले आप ये tax calculate करो. 130 into 20%. 26 and 6. How much it is coming? 32,000. पहले सुन लो, ध्यान से सुनो. Keep down your pens. I'll give you time to write. It's a very nice question. Short-term capital gain on shares, routine taxable. Long-term, flat. TV shows, flat. Okay. And all करके you are getting ATC लेके 410 income. So 410 and agricultural income 40, 450. In 450 TV show 20,000. 430. Basic exemption is 3 lakh. So 130 remaining is long-term capital gain income. ठीक है? Right. Okay. What's another way? I'm just doing option 2 to share something. No need to write. आपको समझाने के लिए. Option 2. देखो. What is your normal income? 220 और ये 30 भी. Short term. 250. Your normal income. Out of that ATC का deduction भी निकलेगा. 60,000. तो 190 बचेगा आपका. Normal income. What's the basic exemption? 3 lakh. Your normal income after ATC's deduction is 190. And what's your basic exemption? Yeah? 3 lakh. Are you getting? हाँ, plus one more ना. Agricultural income भी add किया है ना इसमें 40,000. So we'll take 290. Normal income. 290. See, 4 lakh 10,000 में what 470 you can take. Out of 470, remove 2 lakh. निकाल दो. और 20,000. So आपका normal income कितना आ रहा है? 250. And 40 agricultural also I have added here. You're getting? So 290. ATC deduction दे दिया 60. So 230. In 230 normal income, what is the basic exemption? 3 lakh. What is unutilized basic exemption? 70,000. Can I set off that in long-term capital gain? Long-term capital gain कितना है आपका? Long-term capital gain 2 lakh रुपए. Unutilized basic exemption so many times in capital gain. In basics chapter, I've told you, you can utilize against long-term capital gain. Unutilized. So what's taxable? 130. 130 पे हमने लिया है 20%. This is the longer way, this side, not needed to write also. But did you understand? So what is the agricultural income and non-agricultural income पे tax मिला के 32,000. 32,000. Agricultural, non-agricultural income, calculate the tax 32,000. Agricultural income and basic exemption, calculate the tax 2,000. Tax 1, 30,000. Now, can I give rebate here? Can I give rebate? How much is your income? Up to 5 lakhs. So 1 minus 2. What is 1? Agricultural income, non-agricultural income, pay the tax. Agricultural income, basic exemption, 3 lakh, pay the tax. 1 minus 2 is the tax payable. Step 3. What is step 3? Step 3 is the tax payable. Step 4 is rebate. Under section 87A. Ma'am, why you are giving rebate? Because the income is less than 5 lakhs. So 12,500 we'll give rebate. So what is the step 5? 17.5. Now on this, can we add 4% cess? 700 and 18,200 is the tax. बोलो कोई डाउट है? I know so many of you are doing it for the first time, but this is the level of the question they can ask you. Acha question. I'm waiting. Shall we do one more like this, or you have doubt in this? Then ask. Step method. Shall I revise the step? Agricultural income, non-agricultural income, calculate the tax without cess. Agricultural income, basic exemption, calculate the tax. 1 minus 2 is tax payable, minus rebate if any, and on this tax add the ESS and so on. आ जाओ. 11th problem is same, exactly same with different figures. So long-term capital gain is 6 lakh, short-term is 90,000, TV shows का 60,000 है, business income is 660, agricultural income exempt is 120. LIC for self and husband you will deduct. Premium for annuity contract with LIC in the name of the husband. Okay. So that you will not get a deduction. LIC you can pay for yourself, spouse and children. But if it is an annuity plan, you have to pay it only for yourself. So no deduction allowed. Repayment of housing loan taken by son. You yourself take a housing loan, you can deduct in ATC. So you're getting same 13 lakh 10,000. Add agricultural income 120 and calculate the tax. Then agricultural income and basic exemption, calculate the tax. Yeah. This time there is no rebate because the income has exceeded 5 lakh. Acha, how do you calculate the tax on 1430? Casual income pay 30%, long term pay 20%, and balance pay tax rate. This time there is no rebate. So very similar, exactly similar question. Where is the doubt? Ask me. I'm waiting. अगर लग रहा है आपको फास्ट जा रहे हैं तो पूछो. Agricultural income, non-agricultural income, calculate the tax without cess. Agricultural income, basic exemption, calculate the tax without cess. 1 minus 2 is tax payable. In this tax payable, if the income is less than 5 lakhs, then give the rebate and then add the cess. Don't add the cess in step 1 and 2. More questions are there in the agricultural income. Okay? Right. Next is a very easy question, but one is resident, another is non-resident. So you remember, non-resident will pay the tax in India. Oh, yes, yes, no, no, wala table in 4 cases. I'll revise and then I'll go to the question. Income received in India, deemed to receive. Accrued in India, deemed to accrue. Khatam. Followed all of you. उतना ही लेंगे. किसके लिए? For non-resident. Resident and ordinary resident, world income is taxable. But non-residents also get ATC, ATTTA for saving account and all. So it's a nice question. Let us check it. Not doing in writing. You just have to copy. No creative calculations are there. After this, we'll take a break and then we will do the questions from past exams. जो actual में आए हैं आपको CMA CA exam में. Rakesh and Anish are brothers. Rakesh is settled in USA, non-resident. Anish is in India. Okay. Now, if you observe, the incomes are given haywire, ekdam. Interest on USA bonds, dividend, profit from business, agricultural, rent received. So you start with the rent received. Followed or not? You have to take headwise. Rent is received for house property in Banaras for both. Now this is just rent received, not income from house property. So should we take 30% standard deduction? Yeah, right. If they give gross salary, you are taking standard deduction. If they give this, you are taking standard deduction. Next is business income. Profit from business in Mumbai, but managed directly from USA. ठीक है? So because the business is in Mumbai, though it is managed in USA, business is in Mumbai, so it's going to be taxable for all. ये ले लिया हम. और एक है, yeah, you'll have to search headwise income. Income from business in Delhi, because the business is in Delhi, take for both. Fees for technical services rendered in India but received in USA. But where you have rendered the service in India, so it will accrue in India. और उसके लिए तो है ही. So you got business income and house property. Now capital gain. Profit on sale of shares of Indian company received in India. So very well taxable for both. Now other source. Interest on USA bonds. 50% received in India. So whoever is non-resident, whatever is received in India, he will pay the tax. Remaining 50%, where bonds kahan ke hai? USA. Where the interest has accrued? USA. Where it is received? USA. Why he should pay tax in India? So here only 50% will be taxable. What about Anish? Anish ke liye 50% is received. But other 50% even from USA, it will be taxable here, full. So for this one, 37,500 for year full. Whatever is received in India, 50% दोनों के लिए taxable है. Received in London, of course taxable for resident and ordinary resident. Then dividend from British company received in USA. Why he will pay the tax? He's a non-resident from some company who is also an NRI. उसको उधर का उधर he is getting some dividend. Why he should pay tax in it? He'll have to. Dividend is received in London, nil. He has to pay 30,000. Interest on SB deposit in Bangalore. Saving account is in India. Both of you should pay tax. Agricultural income from a land situated in Gurgaon. Exempt, but then you have to consider. LIC paid and premium paid in USA, दोनों को deduction मिलेगा. And because both of them have got saving account interest in India, that too 15,045, and age is not given for them. So whenever you get saving account interest in other source, what you have to give? Yeah, 80 TTA. Okay, and you get. What's new in this? This is a combined question of residential status and the total income, and for that the table should be clear. If you still have a doubt, see, now if you are doing this on your own and if you are 1% also confused, refer that table. For resident and ordinary resident, yes, 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 world income is taxable. How to learn it, I have clearly given in the one-shot revision video. Just go to the playlist, one-shot revision video, and check it. Second is what after this? Non-resident. Only received, into received accrued. He himself is non-resident. He is receiving dividend in USA. कंपनी भी यूएसए की, तो इधर क्यों आएगा फिर? बात समझ में आ रही है आपको? So like this. And for resident but not ordinary resident, if there is a business which is income is received outside India, accrued outside India, but he has a business connection in India, it is controlled from India, it is taxable. है ना? So I think I have done a lot of revision also with this. Will you be able to do it in your notebook? Yes. I want a message in the chat box from each one of you, all clear until now. And if there is a doubt in Rinku's problem, your mind is stuck up there, please ask. Thank you that it's all clear. 13th problem discuss भी करने की जरूरत नहीं है, बहुत easy आप कर पाओगे. हाउस प्रॉपर्टी अलग करो, बिजनेस इनकम अलग करो, कैपिटल गेन it's short term and routine. So after this, advanced tax, interest and return of income is already covered in one class. TDS is pending. We are doing from Monday in the DT live class. And then we are starting with GST live batch. But right now I want to take the past exam questions. आ जाओ. Past exam के अच्छे questions हैं. November 22, December 21 CMA, November 22 CA, RTP, all we will take after a short break. Are you all also back? Following how to do the total income, it's very easy. It's in the mindset कि मैम total income में गड़बड़ होती है, नहीं होगी if you take care of one by one point. It's not at all tough, and the best part is stepwise marks are there. So now at the back of the material you can check there are total income questions. तो वो total income में से हम करेंगे. Set off maybe we have done the back question. So like this total income also we will do. Some questions are related to house property and all that headwise we have done. Other source. Salary only, I'm seeing more of the questions. Maximum questions. 80 CCD 1 and all. We'll do some nice questions in writing. I'm on page number 297. Okay, this is all we are doing right now. Ajo, these are good total income questions. Somewhere notes are like too much. I have taken down from the suggested answers. So even I have given the notes, but in exam, these are like explanatory notes for your understanding. You can definitely write it in brief. Okay. 18th question is the superb. In fact, अब ये दिख रहा है तो सीधा 18 से. I'll do 18 sum now because I wanted to do it in notebook. अच्छा question है. December 21 में it is asked for 15 marks. Let us do it now. Shall we start? Ready? Chalo. Shivan's a resident and ordinary resident. Okay, 61 years, senior citizen. He's a manufacturer. His books of accounts are audited, and he has given you P&L account, GP. Profit on sale of scientific research assets. Yeah. Winning from lotteries. यहाँ से तो निकाल दो. It's not a business income. Where it will be taxable, other source. But this is net. You have to tax what? Gross. Administrative salary, depreciation as per books. Okay. Opening stock and closing stock of finished goods were undervalued. So if opening stock is undervalued, 450 is the opening stock and it is undervalued means 4,50,000 is 90%. So or 10% add kar do. 450 into 10 divide by 90. Kitna hoga? 50,000. So this 50,000, if you add in opening stock, the profit will come down. Closing stock is shown 558 at 90%. So 10% or add karo. 5,58,000 into 10 divide by 90. 62,000 more. If you add in closing stock, the profit will increase. Same adjustment is there in integrated, non-integrated reconciliation in costing. Okay, right. But this is a very beautiful adjustment. This is a very nice problem. Okay, and now I'm not writing December 21 koi CMA, koi CA. You can take down this question from page number 304. PDF of DD compiler is there. Salaries and wages include contributed 20% of the basic salary to National Pension Scheme. Salary paid to employee of Ganesh. Okay. So now Who are you? Employer. You can contribute as an employer to salary national pension scheme, but how much? 10%. And if the employer is central government, then 14% of basic and DA. If we have computed excess, it will be disallowed. I'll do working and show you all. Some of employees opted for VRS. A sum of 240 you have paid and you have included in salaries. आराम से पढ़ो. Salary में 2,40,000 VRS included है, but we all know that VRS is allowed only 1/5. So out of this, 4/5 will be disallowed. Are you getting? 240 you paid VRS. You debited everything in the P&L account. But how much is allowed? 1/5 for 5 years. So 4/5 can you add back? Yes. Interest on loan includes interest paid 15% on the loan, 12 lakh, which was taken from SBI for the purchase of new electric car. 80 EEB, if you purchase a car on loan and it's an electric vehicle, you're saving environment, you get a deduction of interest up to 1,50,000. Depreciation as per income tax is given, but during the calculation, following was not taken. Car was purchased on August. So if the car is purchased in August, it is used for more than 180 days. You have to take 15% depreciation on motor car. And this is not included. So separately you have to charge. An asset was purchased 6 lakh for scientific research long back. And now it is sold for 8 lakh. So they have taken 2 lakh profit here. No. The rule for scientific research. Some of you may be, ma'am, kitna jump kar rahe salary, 80B, scientific research. Whatever adjustment I am taking, I am making you learn again. I am not asking, itna yaad nahi hai, VRS 1/5 hai. I am telling you, this is the way you have to practice. More questions you will get. Scientific research, I'll clear you. When you purchase a revenue or capital asset for scientific research, 6 lakh rupees whole you have deducted. Now you have sold it for 8 lakhs. So till you have shown as business expenditure 6 lakh, you can take 6 lakhs as business income. Ma'am, but you have sold it for 8 lakh. Whatever sale consideration you have got above the cost, straight capital gain. Clear presentation now? Yeah. This is given in scientific research last point with example. An asset was purchased for 10 rupees and whole 10 you have debited P&L. Now you have sold for 12. So till 10 debited, 10 is business income. Over and above the expense, what you get is capital gain. That's what you are expected to do here. So the remaining will come in short-term capital gain. Always. Because it's related to asset. Otherwise, ma'am, 19 का asset है. आ जाओ. It's a very nice problem. Huh? Anyone is having any doubt in reading the problem until now? Please don't hesitate. Ask. Did you follow how I'm reading? Opening, closing stock, salary, interest, depreciation, scientific research. Other than this, an industrial plot, 54D, an industrial plot which was used for Shivans was compulsory acquired by central government at a compensation of 12 lakh was received. Now, see, this is 21, so I have not changed the date now. 21, 22 is problem ke liye. I hope clear. The property was purchased in 2005 and he purchased another plot. Government also paid him interest on compensation. So first of all, routine indexation and all leke you will calculate the cost, and whatever interest government is giving on enhanced compensation, it will be taxable in income from other sources with 50% reduction. Compute the total income and tax liability assuming is opted out of 115 BAC. Ignore AMT. Okay? Chalo. So shall we start? What all heads will come? Business head. बस एक ही है. बिजनेस हेड है और कैपिटल गेन आएगा. या एंड एनहांस्ड कंपेंसेशन एंड लॉटरी अदर सोर्स. So very nice question. December 21 asked for 15 marks. Please ask. I am repeatedly saying if you have doubt. And I have given these huge notes for understanding. But exam में आप इसको बहुत brief में present कर सकते हैं. I'll show you how. It's a nice problem. Past exam questions में पीछे आपको दिया है problem number maybe here and there. अगर आपका तो भी आप लिख लो problem number 18 and it is a December 21 question. Problem number may be here and there. You can read the question. December 21. Particulars and double column computation of income of Mr. Shivansh. He has opted out of all tax regime. Chalo. Start with net profit as per P&L account. 1574 500. We'll do one thing. Add and less के लिए हम एक और छोटा कॉलम बना लेते हैं. Are you okay? Writing शुरू किए या नहीं? Full page. Why have I made triple column for add less and then headwise income? Start reading one by one line. Opening stock and closing stock were undervalued. So in the add, I'll write closing stock undervalued. Closing stock कितना है? 5,58,000 into 10 by 90. Clear or not? 558 into 10 by 90. So if I increase closing stock by 10%, profit will increase. After leaving few lines for add, you can do less. Opening stock undervalued. How much is opening stock undervalued? Opening stock कितना है? 450. That's 90% into 10 by 90. 450. 50,000. You can shift one more inner column for the working. Now salaries may you have contributed in NPS 20% of the basic. What's 20% of the basic? 3 lakh ka 20%. That's 60,000. Allowed is NPS में 10% of basic 3 lakh. DA 40% of the salary. 3 lakh का 40% और उसका आधा ही लेंगे 60,000. Are you getting? National pension scheme as an employer you have contributed 20% of the basic. You can contribute 10% of 3,60,000. That's 36,000. 24,000. Very slowly I'm going one by one step. It's a very nice problem. 24,000 clear? या हर एक के लिए हम ऐसे वर्किंग करेंगे. एड लेस को ब्रैकेट में लिखो, भूलना नहीं. चलो, some of the employees opted for VRS. So VRS disallowed. You have paid VRS 2,40,000. 4/5 is not allowed now. Next, interest on loan. Interest paid 15% on the loan 12 lakh. See, interest on loan taken for car which is used personally. So, okay, you will get 80 EEB. But this interest on loan includes. So, why did you debit in the P&L account? Add back. Interest on loan, personal use car, disallowed. समझ में आ रहा है? You have taken loan of 12 lakh. At what rate? 15%. You have taken it on SBI on 1st May. Okay. So 11 by 12. I hope you are getting. Loan is taken on 1st May. Why did you include this interest as your business expenditure? Not allowed. So if it is included, 1,65,000, add back. 1,65,000, add back. Depreciation as per books. Add back. 6,17,000. Depreciation as per the books. Add back. Depreciation as per income tax deducted. 4,50,000. Motor car you have purchased for official purpose. You didn't take depreciation. Let us take that. 3 lakh का कितना percent? 3 lakh का 15% because it's used for more than 45,000, more than 180 days. It's purchased in August. Now, scientific research, निकाल दो. Profit on sale of scientific research. Profit on sale of scientific research. How much you have included in the P&L account? 2 lakh. Remove. Why? Because it is capital gain. But shall we add the scientific research profit till expense? 6 lakh. 6 lakhs you have shown as expense long back for scientific research asset purchase. Now you have shown 8 lakh. 2 lakh profit. Look at your P&L account. It's included. So remove that 2 lakh. And just take here how much? Are you having doubt here or clear? A problem dekh lo. 1 minute. You check the problem. Oh, sorry. I'll share with you so that it's clear. ये देखो. Yeah, please check here. See, this profit on sale of scientific research is long-term, short-term capital gain. कहाँ आएगा आपका? ये यहाँ नहीं आएगा. लॉन्ग टर्म में आएगा, शॉर्ट टर्म में आएगा. हाँ, but when you purchased it, you purchased 6 lakh. So till 6 lakh, can I take as business income? Yes. So what am I doing now? Check in the notebook. 2 lakh wrongly taken income remove, and the correct income is 6 lakhs. Ma'am, can we net off and take 4 lakh? Please try least netting off. Very common mistake students do while solving the total income. Depreciation as per books, add back 4 lakh. Depreciation as per income tax 6 lakh. Ma'am, can I take difference? Array difference 2 lakh add karna hai, less karna hai. Why you want to apply your mind? Full depreciation as per books, add. Full depreciation as per income tax, deduct. Clear? So it's that easy. It's a challenge for students and teacher to do this level of the questions, but they are asked, so we are doing. अच्छे से करो, easy है लेकिन थोड़े slow करके आराम से करना. हाँ, industrial plot तो very clear. You received a compensation of 12 lakh and it was acquired in 2005. 5/6 is given and it was sold in May 20, so 2021. Ma'am, why we should not take 348? We are doing the sum for that year. So we will take the indexation and all accordingly. What else? Other than this, lottery also they have included in the P&L account, net amount. So remove the lottery also, 31,500. That's it. Now can you first compute what is the business income? I'm waiting for all of you to do the total. 1574,500. Look at the screen and do, or you do it from your notebook. Any bit you have a doubt, ask. नो लॉटरी ऐड नहीं करना है बेटा, डिडक्ट करना है, माइनस का साइन है, because you have taken in the P&L account. No lottery, but it's taxable in other source, so you have to deduct. चेक करो कितना आ रहा है आपको टोटल. आई एम ऑल्सो डूइंग. या लॉटरी जब वहां टैक्स करेंगे तो वी विल टैक्स इट ग्रॉस. अभी तो यहाँ नेट एडेड, नेट डिडक्टेड. Yes. How much you are getting the total? I am waiting. I to got the answer. How much is your total? Business income in the straight outer column, 24 lakh 58,000. Business income. Chalo, now आ जाओ capital gain. Sale consideration. Sale consideration for the plot. How much is the sale consideration for the plot? 12 lakhs. Less index cost of acquisition. There is no improvement, nothing. Index cost of acquisition. So what's the cost of acquisition? 2 lakh. In which year? 2005 and 6. for which index rates is given to you 117. And this is sold in 20 and 21. 20 and 21, 301. So what was available in 117 has become 301. 2 lakh का आज का cost कितना होगा? So 2 lakh into 301. See, what was available in 117 has become 301. So 2 lakh kitna? 2 lakh into 301 divided by 170. 514, 530. 514, 530. So what is the long-term capital gain? 685, 470. But in that he has purchased one more plot. So if there is a compulsory acquisition and you purchase the same, यहाँ पे government ले रही है, and you are buying another plot for 6 lakhs, you will get exemption, and long-term capital gain taxable will be 85,470. 85,470. Is my speed fine? See, I have not changed the years and index and all. Earlier exam ke problem ke liye they'll give you the index rates. Chalo, one more problem we should do. Mark this problem as very important. I think the lengthiest problem. Okay. Next we have short-term capital gain. Sale of scientific research asset 8 lakhs. I am writing in brief. Cost आपने ऊपर ले लिया है income की तरह 6 lakhs. I hope you are getting. You got 8 lakh out of sale of scientific research. Scientific research in P&L long back debited 6 lakh. So now credit in income as 6 lakhs in business income and 2 as capital. What's the total income here? The capital gain. How much is the business income में add करने के लिए? 285,470. Now we are going to income from other source. एक तो आपको इंटरेस्ट मिला है, interest on enhanced compensation, compulsory acquired from government. In that same last point, 54,000 interest you have received, straight you get a deduction 50% flat. 27,000 and 27,000 taxable. अब आएगी बारी लॉटरी की. How much you have removed the net? 31,500. This is 70%. Because lottery में TDS rate. So 100 gross amount will be how much? Yeah, you can write like this. Ma'am, but they have written all explanation. So why is it closing here? Sharing and noting. I really don't know what happened. The class is on and I'm not पहले ही लेट हो रहा है. I'm trying my best. Till then you can continue. ऊपर से देख लो. लॉटरी को ग्रॉस अप करना सबको आता है. Whatever you receive is 30%, so 70%. The class is on, the live is on, but screen sharing is not coming. No, when we use Zoom, we are not even able to minimize. Technology, we are handicapped sometimes. ऐसे परेशान करते हैं ना. Did you get the grossing up of the lottery? I'm not able to share the screen. One last try I'll do. Otherwise, of course, I'm able to share the PDF. सिर्फ notebook open नहीं हो रही है. Continue doing income from other source तक तो आपको आ गया ना. Shall I say orally? Till what you have reached? Chat box is on. Can you comment in the chat box? Lottery, how much it is coming? 31,500 is 70%. So 100% is coming to how much? 45,000. And 27,000 is the net interest. Do the total. Do income from other sources ka total 72,000. And now gross total income. Actually, the problem is over. बस एक कार का डिडक्शन लेना है. पहले ग्रॉस टोटल इनकम का आंसर चैट बॉक्स में बोलो. 28,15,470. 28,15,470. Actually, the laptop has got stuck. मतलब touch screen part. How much is your total gross total income coming? Chat box is on. Please tell me. Chat box is on. You can tell me. Gross total income, it's there in the material also, 28,15,470. Now, though interest on car loan is more, but deduction allowed is only 150, so you get the total income. That is 26,65,470. Yeah, some of you live in Zoom, can you please come in the live in the YouTube and comment? इसका तो chat भी बंद हो गया. आ गया आ गया. Got the answer? Can you please come in the... That panel is only not working where that screen sharing and all is there. Okay. So like this, एक बार I am checking orally. If you have the material, I want to say, what is your income from other sources? 31,500 lottery, 70%. So 100% is coming to 45,000. And interest on enhanced compensation, 50% you will take a deduction. Okay. So take it as 27,000. So other sources coming 45 and 27, 72. 72 it is coming, right? Some trouble in sharing the screen, so I'm discussing orally, but you have this problem in the PDF. And if you, this is a most important deduction for upcoming exam. If electric car is purchased and it is used personally, still you can avail 80 EEB. You have paid interest on the car 165, but you will get a deduction up to 1,50,000. Okay, and your total income is 26,65,470. 26,65,470. Tax calculation is simple on long-term capital gain. That industrial plot sold, you take 20%. Lottery, you take 30%. And balance, you take normal tax, but he's a senior citizen. So 3 lakh to 5 lakh, 5%, 5 lakh to 10 lakh, 20%, 10 lakh to the balance of income, 30%. And add cess, you will get the final answer. Okay? Right. From the tax payable, they have not deducted, but you will deduct the TDS also. TDS lottery pe hai na? Lottery pe you have the TDS. That you can deduct it. Okay? Next problem number 19th is also very, very important. Mark it important and make sure you do it as question. Okay. Got it, got it. आ गया वापस. Chat box तो आया. 28,15,470. Correct है. Final tax you write down 625,140. Okay. So next 19th question, if you have, just read it. I'll explain without sharing the screen. Huh? It's a receipt and payment account of a doctor. Without this also, I can say the best of the total income questions we have done. But twice or thrice they have asked the question receipt and payment. Then pick up the correct receipt as your income. We have done one problem in business at Ram Narayan. So here he is a doctor and opening cash is given and he has received fees from the hospital and all. If some hospital patient is paying in kind, he's giving some gift, that will not come in other source gift. It's from patient. So all this is your business income. Then in the payment side, whatever are your revenue expense, take it as your business expense. Okay? And you will get the answer. Yeah, but instead of P&L account, they have given receipt and payment account. So in receipt and payment, you don't compute depreciation, right? So depreciation also you take it as per the rates on the capital asset, and you will get the gross total income. Rest this problem is same. And because he is a doctor of 82 years and he himself has incurred medical expense for himself, he is not taken any policy. 82 years में कोई mediclaim नहीं रहता. So expenses incurred are deductible. For self 25, for senior citizen 50. But I am only senior citizen, suppose 82 years. 50,000 तक deduct हो जाएगा. Whatever your tax comes out of that TDS, जहाँ जहाँ deduct हुआ है, you can claim it. Okay? Right. You will be able to do it. If you have any doubt, you can ask. I'm closing now. I thought of taking one more problem in writing, but I tried many times. The laptop is stuck, and again signing off and again signing in and coming live will be difficult. So we will close it here. Have a very nice weekend. We are meeting in the next class to do TDS, TCS, total income questions. Anywhere you have doubt, even if the coaching is over for DT, we are starting IDT live classes next week in Zoom. Anyone who wants to join, whom you know, कि पूरा, if it is a fast track batch, but I will teach important concepts, मैं लिखा दूंगी जो बहुत important है. I'll make sure you learn it. So if anyone wants to join, you can refer. And if you have any doubts in total income question, please click the picture and send me. And if you feel no, there are too many doubts, definitely we can come have a one-to-one Zoom meeting. अब थोड़ा time लगेगा, but I'll surely clear your doubts. That's all for today. Thank you so much. Chat box is there. Put some message in chat box. Let me see if it is going. Yeah, I can see your thank you. फिर क्या हो गया पता नहीं, screen sharing. Next problem, mark it important and do it. It's the last problem. कुछ ज़्यादा भी miss नहीं हो हमारा, God's grace. The screen 19th we have done in 18th we have done in notebook. 19th is a question I wanted to do because it's receipt and payment. Generally, we do add less. Okay, so thank you. That's all for today. Bye bye, all of you.